The PINA formula gives us the accumulations of periodic interest. And here's a timeline, basically tells you how it works. We start out with P dollars, and then after one period, you have P dollars plus P times I, the interest rate. So it's equal to that. In other words, we multiply by the factor 1 plus I. If we do this every periods going down the line, after m periods, we get P times 1 plus I to the nth power, and short, the PINA formula. Okay, and here's usually how we stated it, problems in using PINA formula. It give you an annual rates, tell you the whole year, then how many times you split this yearly rate into in these problems are 4 times quarterly. So we have to split the 20% into 4. That is the periodic rate of 5%. Of course, then there will be 40 quarters in these problems. And so in general, we have this periodic rate, is the annual rate divided by the frequencies. And if we plug into the PINA formula, I will get this much money after 10 years. Now, so what it is says is depends on 20%, depends on how often we compound, we get different formula, we get different answers. So at once a year, 20%, 10 years, this is the amount. If I do a 4 times a year quarterly, like with the last problem, that's how much you get. If I do it every month, I take the 20% divided by 12, then raise to 120 months in 10 years, then I get this much. These, they don't go, they go up, they don't go on to infinity. They are capped by numbers which we call continuous compound return. And the continuous compound return is given by this perta formula. Here is a perta. P times e raised to the RT power, R times t power, that will give it a return. You say, what's E? E is these very strange numbers, which is very important in mathematics. Notice there's no frequency, it's a continuous compound. So here are the results of continuous compounding at 8%, 12%, 16%. That is, if I plug in this number into the rate over here, and t is 20, and then I get different result. At 8%, I get this much. At 12%, I get substantially more. Okay, at 16%, I double the rate. 8%. Notice I almost raised the rate by five times in terms of the returns. So the interest rate is very sensitive. And these are problems, say how much of the principal that I need to get to $1 million after 20 years. And I divide by basically the simple algebra, tell me the answer for that. Okay, so that's it.